Hi, I'm Kat Delaney and welcome to today's Tarot. So we have a couple different cards that signify completion on some level. The first card that we have for today is the Nine of Pentacles. And so this is telling us that today we're reaching a point where we're looking back possibly on the last month or the last week or the last few years, and looking at what we've actually accomplished out of it. This is giving us a sense of a little bit of separation from what we've been able to achieve and looking and seeing where we've actually made accomplishments and seeing where some projects in of themselves are starting to come to some sense of finalization or completion. Now, the second card that we have for today is the Page of Pentacles. So we got two pentacles going on there. The Page of Pentacles is associated with Virgo energy. So this is the inner critic, the person who is, examining all the different parts of things and seeing what's useful and what's not useful. Where we have to watch out for when this card comes up is where we can be overcritical of ourselves and overcritical of situations and like not see the forest because we're looking at a specific tree, because Virgo energy tends to look at things, like this little thing becomes the whole world instead of seeing the whole world as it is. So we have to be watchful of, as we're looking back and looking over our sense of accomplishments, that we're not overly critical with ourselves. We can also look and see where we've been able to take care of ourselves and, do some kind of preventative health, looking out for ourselves in that way. The third and final card that we have for today is the Cosmos. This is a Saturnian energy, and so this is also a card of completion. It's actually the final card of the major arcana, and so it's lending to this energetic of like, oh, now I see in the whole realm of things where my ultimate responsibility is, because Saturn is the planet of responsibility. And what is, responsibility? Responsibility is ultimately, how we respond to ourself, and what we're responding to in ourself. So this brings about a sense of completion. We're possibly starting to get an idea of where we're moving forward in life and what's coming, and where those steps are, showing up. This is a major arcana, so this is a major life lesson. This is definitely something that is speaking to a big shift. Right now, Saturn is in its final degrees of Capricorn and getting ready to shift into the zodiac sign of Aquarius, which means that we are going to see a big shift and on the global scale in regard to what's been going on over this last year. And with our own lives, how that's going to affect us. So these are the cards for today. It makes a lot of sense, as far as I'm concerned, just based on time of the year, and we're starting to wrap up the year and look at what we've accomplished and where we went, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, and it's really important to not get caught up in like over examining ourselves, but to realize that life is, our ultimate responsibility is to respond how we are called to be out in the world and to show up in the way that we've been called, whether it's whatever way our light is, it becomes in the grand scheme of things in our journey on life. And for better or worse, like there are always going to be circumstances that are out of our control, and ultimately it shows us who we are in how we show up to those things, and what we derive from it is ultimately what brings us satisfaction and surrounds us with people that we love and circumstances that are the best for us. So I send you a good wish today, and every other day, of course, but I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.